everybody else, get your water, get your water, get your water, get your water. And I hope you will hang tight for this second half. I did go ahead and put my hair up because we are cooking. We are cooking in the second half. Okay, Sarah, I have a feeling she wasn't just from Peabody, Massachusetts. And yes, this is gonna be a rough Mother's Day, sorry. So I've had a very small friend, like a 4-year-old friend, who has been playing, yes, and happy Mother's Day. I have a very small 4-year-old friend who has been playing with my apron, as evidenced by the fact that the strings are just all jacked up. But anyway, she's adorable. She's been coming into work with her mom for a few minutes on Monday mornings and Friday mornings, and she loves getting my apron off of the hook and playing waitress. Except what does she call it? She doesn't call it waitress. But anyway, okay. I was just checking to make sure. Oh, nope, she left me a pen. So she left me a marker in one of the pockets. She usually leaves a little pad to write on too, because she has to take your order. She has to take your order before she can fix it for you. Okay, yes, that is a good point, Sarah, that next Sunday is Mother's Day. I am working a market with Casey next Sunday. I think I said Sunday instead of Saturday. With Casey next Sunday, but I think I will still be here. I think I will let you all know as as Sunday gets closer. I will let you know if there are any big planned for after the market, or if I will be able to be here with you. But for now, this is the second half of chat number 363, and it is titled "How to Make Healthy Eating." Rita, hold on. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rita. Thank you. Rita just sent 50 stars. And it looks like we have hit our first goal. So our first goal of 5,000 stars, it looks like we are right there. It looks like we are, what would that be? 21 stars away from completing the goal. But even though it says 100% for our first round, thank you all so much. And I forgot to go back and give the little symbols to the people from last week, so I will do that later. But yay, thank you. Yeah, definitely need it because we've been spending a ton of money this last few weeks. But this is the second half. Thank you again. This is the second half of chat number 363. We're going to be talking about how to make healthy eating more exciting. So I said in the first half that that everybody just loves to eat out of a plastic container, right? Wrong. No one loves eating out of a plastic container. So we're going to have a little Cinco de Mayo fun, but it's going to start with a plastic container. So this is, how many of you all have ever just been like, fine, I'm doing Weight Watchers, or I'm doing a diet, or I'm trying to watch my weight, or I'm trying to watch what I'm eating, whatever, and you start reaching for these. I do. There's nothing wrong with it. I do. I keep at least, we've talked about this before, I keep at least 6 frozen meals in our refrigerator here at the showroom all the time. I try to keep a couple at home, because you need them sometimes. Sometimes you just have to have something that you can make quick and easy. So how many of you, when you've been on a diet program, when you've been on Weight Watchers, today, last night, yesterday, this week, in the future, how many of you all have reached for a box and you know what's going to be inside of it? So here's what Debbie was saying, is that every food, and she's exactly right, every food that comes in a box has a beautiful curated picture that someone has gone to a lot of trouble to make look delicious and make it look appetizing and make it look like something that we would all want. When in fact, also I want to point out, they don't show these pictures. This is not in a black plastic container, okay? So no one at Lean Cuisine, no one at Healthy Choice, no one at Michelina's, no one at any of these companies has ever used their little plastic container for the picture on the front, okay? It's because they know if they showed us a picture, even though you've seen these a million times, they know, oh, it's not black this time though. They know that if they put that on the front of the box, you wouldn't be buying it, okay? So this is a lean cuisine protein kick, 20 grams of protein, excellent source of protein, unwrapped chicken burrito, brown rice with grilled white meat chicken and vegetables and a creamy verde sauce, 310 calories, 20 grams of protein, a half of a cup of veggies, and gluten-free, okay? But faced with this, if it looked like this on the box, you wouldn't be eating it. Okay, so let me show you what to do with it. Okay, remember I said earlier in the chat that every opportunity, whether it's something that you hand prepared, like you made it from scratch, whatever, or if it's something that you microwaved out of the box, everything is an opportunity for pizzazz, okay? So let's see what our directions are here. Prep, do not remove film. Did y'all see me? Did you see me reach for this to remove or vent the film? Okay, do not remove film. That's instruction number 1, okay? Cook 3 minutes on high. So let's get that going. Okay, so step 1, and Sharonita just did her squats. Just popped down. She just did her squats for Melissa's squat challenge. Just saying, she got hers done today. Okay, so step 1, do not remove the film, and then 3 minutes on high. We're going to do step 2 after the 3 minutes, but let's just go over this again. And Debbie says, unfortunately, I would have just opted for a sandwich. Okay, but times like this, I need something else besides just, because trust me, I eat lots of sandwiches too, but I need something else. It's CINCO de Mayo, and I wanted to have something fun. So this says, inspiring, delicious, and nutritious eating. Lean cuisine empowers you to eat well without having to sacrifice taste, convenience, or nutrition. But they said nothing about looks, okay? Just remember, this is on a plate or it's in a bowl. I'm trying to see here. This actually looks like it might be one of the little half bowls that I'm talking about, but it's like a lighter color on the inside and then red around the outside. So it's more like this and less like that little plastic tray that it's in. Okay, and let's see, there was something else I was gonna read you. Okay, oh, also, I don't know if you knew this or not, but these lean cuisines, the ones that say protein kick, they can only be called a protein kick if that helps you to look for that instead of having to read all this at the grocery store. For it to be a protein kick your day into high gear. An excellent source of protein means this dish provides you with 20% of the recommended daily value of protein. We have talked before about how do you know, this was chat number, I don't know what, we've talked about how you know how much protein to get, and it has to do with your age, weight, blah, 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 some other factors. So I don't know how they know that this is 20% of my, I don't know how they know that this is 20% of what I need for my protein. But we have 2 questions. One question is from Sarah, and what is the sodium? I knew that was coming. And then Sandra's wasn't a question. Sandra says, hashtag bulk it up. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So the sodium in this is 510 milligrams. So this is 20% of somebody's recommended value for protein, but it's also 22% of all of our sodium intake for the day. So remember, this isn't, you shouldn't build your entire life around these. We're just gonna talk about how to make this exciting, because we're talking about how to make our food exciting. And tonight it's for CINCO de Mayo. So I picked something that was, kind of celebration-ish. So unwrapped chicken burrito. It is a lean cuisine protein kick. Okay, we have 11 seconds until I can stir this thing. Okay, 6 points. That's what I meant to tell you. 6 points. So it's 6 points for this, okay? Not bad, 6 points. But how are we gonna doctor this up? So at the end of our 3 minutes, we are gonna take this out. The next instructions are to uncover. Actually, that's funny. It doesn't say to uncover, but you have to, because the next instruction is stir. See how steamy this is? So the next instruction is stir. And I promise we're gonna get to the exciting part here in a second. The exciting part that we're gonna add this to, and then you all are gonna get to, while this is cooking for 45 more seconds, you all are going to get to vote on something. So we're gonna recover this. And we're gonna cook it on high for 45 more seconds. And then we're gonna let it stand in the microwave for 1 minute. So. Okay. While we're waiting on that, we're gonna bulk it up. You know, it's Cinco de Mayo. So we're gonna bulk it up with a little bit of refried beans for Cinco de Mayo. So these are Rosarita low fat black beans, refried black beans, or no fat traditional beans, which are pinto beans. So we're going to use one of these two to kind of hashtag bulk it up. Which one do you think I should use? So this is a 0 point bulk it up. Do you think I should use regular fat-free refried beans, pinto beans? Or do you think I should use low-fat refried black beans? Hello, Katie. Whoa, was planning her girls' trip to Disney in July. What? Katie, you know I'm jealous. You know I am jealous. And Sarah, yes, 0 point salsa would be fun too. I didn't get any though because I don't want to make it too smushy. Okay, so we've got refried, non-fat. It's looking like this one's going to win. Oh, uh-oh. Katie says she prefers the black beans. We're going to let that sit in there for another minute. Pinto beans plus salsa. Okay, I didn't get any salsa because I can't make it wet. Pinto. Okay, so the pintos win. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open those with my handy dandy Kitchen Mama can opener, which I also have a link for that, I think over on the If You Have an Egg page, but I can check later. Come on, Kitchen Mama, finish up. Okay, that should be open. Should be open. Come on, there we go. Okay, so, you know, we're trying. Oh gosh, Sarah says, I have trouble stopping that can opener, LOL. Just touch her again, okay? Don't try to manhandle her, just push that button again and she will stop and let go. So we're talking about kind of sprucing up, you know, exciting, making it more exciting. And here we go with bleh looking refried beans. You know, how boring is that? So first we've got the frozen meal that doesn't, Debbie's given she's given Katie some advice for Disney. Wish I was going. But first we're starting with the lackluster frozen meal in a plastic container. Then we're gonna hashtag bulk it up with some lackluster refried beans in a can. I mean, look how blah that looks, okay? Okay, but where is it? Oh, it's over here. We are going to add a little excitement to this because, stop chirping at me, I made something that some of you are going to go, too hot, too hot. I made a poblano pepper in the air fryer. So this is a charred poblano pepper. I made it in the air fryer. I will be posting that recipe later. We'll just go ahead and confess, I will not be posting a recipe for that ick that we made last week. Whew, that yogurt custard bread. Won't be doing a recipe for that because it was icky. We will, and I could never get it to work out. This, I will be posting a recipe for though. I saw this all over the internet. This should be a viral recipe. So this is just a roasted poblano pepper, and I roasted it in the air fryer. I am not going to take the skin off. I am not opposed to poblano pepper skin. Some people are like, ee, and some people don't like the seeds. They think the seeds are hot. I don't think they're that hot. But if you roast it, look how easy the skin, if you don't like the skin, look how easy it comes off once it's roasted. So that is peeling right off, just peels off kind of like skin. But I'm not opposed to the skin, and I'm not opposed to the seeds. So I'm not necessarily taking those off. I will go ahead, just for the sake of, let's see, people like, is it Deanna? Oh, Tracy just finished her squat challenge for today. Is it Deanna? No, Carol Lou. Carol Lou, you're one of my, what do you call it? Milk toast tummies or whatever, that can't stand some hot stuff. And Rita says a jalapeno in the air fryer with some onion. Yeah, boneless chicken and more veggies. Yeah, 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 yum, 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 yum. Okay, so we're gonna take this bland, boring, so boring, frozen meal. So boring in its little plastic container. I mean, if I was sitting down at my desk here at work and I was faced with eating this, I would just be sad. Okay, but instead, it's 6 points for all of this. Baby tongue, yeah, Carol's got a baby tongue. It is 0 points for this poblano pepper. It is 0 points for this. I bought the street taco size of the La Banderita carb counter street tacos. One of these has 0 points, okay? One of those has 0 points. So I'm gonna take one of these, and then I'm gonna take this very looked bland, the refried beans, and I'm gonna smooth those on here. So we're gonna add some refried beans to that. So I've got 0 points, 0 points. I'll add just a little bit more of that. So 0 points and 0 points, and I've already overloaded this poor little street taco, this poor little La Banderita street taco. So I'm gonna thin that out just a little bit because my eyes are bigger than my street taco. So I have a 1 0 point La Banderita street taco carb counter street taco, 0 points, 0 points for the I've got 0 points for the refried beans. I'm gonna add 0 points, a 0 point cooked poblano pepper. To that, I'm going to add a little bit, nowhere near 6 points worth, of my frozen dinner, which is starting to look good, and I'm starting to wish that I had some corn to add into this. It would be so yummy. Look, Melissa said maybe some tahini and a squirt of lime. Boom. Melissa, beat you to it. Just kidding. Okay, so I am gonna do just a squirt of lime, and apparently my lime is very not ripe. Woo! Come here, a little bit of lime. Okay, so a little bit of lime. Here we go, just a little bit of lime juice. I know, Melissa, exactly, right? So a little bit of lime juice on there. And I'm gonna top that off. Look at this poor little thing. This poor little thing. He's so overstuffed. He is so overstuffed. So I'm gonna add to this poor little overstuffed street taco, I'm gonna add some non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Also 0 points. And I'm not done yet. To that, I'm gonna add, and these are from my favorite microgreen dealer, my favorite greens dealer. These are cilantro microgreens. And if you happen to be here in Knoxville, I was talking about Pratt's Market. They have these at Pratt's Market right now. I'm gonna add some cilantro microgreens. If you like cilantro, you're gonna love this. If you hate cilantro, you are going to hate this because it is like cilantro on steroids. Look how fun that is. How stinking fun is that? And we were actually gonna finish a few minutes early, woohoo, which is awesome because my car is dead and I had to ask for a ride home, and I think he just pulled in. But look how cute that is. So now, instead of having, I know this is a street taco size, but that is so stuffed, I can't set this down. You could have added salsa, you could have added guacamole, you could have added, the tahini would have been good. Let's see, what else did you all say? Rita says, put the street tortillas, both flour and corn, brown them in the air fryer, put something in to weigh it down in the air fryer so that it doesn't circle around. She's done that. Let's see. Non-fried chili relleno. I know it's not relleno. Relleno. Somebody teach me how to pronounce that. Let's see what else. Some more veggies. Yeah, jalapenos in the air fryer. Lots and lots and lots of good things. And I'm not gone yet, Marlene. But look how fantastic that looks. So instead of having a 6-point, yeah, squirt of queso, exactly, Debbie. And so instead of having a 6-point boring, and y'all saw that took me, what, an extra 5 minutes to make this. So instead of having a boring frozen dinner, now I've got, I could probably make, I could make at least 3 more of these, maybe 4 more of these. And all it is just the street taco size of the La Banderita carb counter street tacos, the street taco size, boring by itself. Some refried beans, boring by themselves. A roasted poblano pepper, not boring. Some non-fat plain Greek yogurt, boring. And some cilantro microgreens. Okay, let's taste this and see how it tastes. So all this together, if that's 6, this is like 2 points, okay? Like 2 points. Especially with the microgreens. I'm telling you, the cilantro microgreens, oh, they are the best. That poblano pepper, man, that makes the whole thing. That was absolutely fantastic. I'm leaving the seeds in next time because I need that extra little bit of spice. What would you all put on your street taco? I need to know. So to pizzazz this up, that is actually your homework for this week. Take something meh, take something boring, take a bagged salad, take a little salad in a container, take a frozen meal, take something that would be bland, take the sandwich that Debbie was going to make earlier, take something that's just kind of meh, and give it some pizzazz, and that is your homework for this week. And it is hashtag pizzazz on your plate. I want everybody to make something that easy, that fun. It literally took 5 extra minutes. The poblano pepper cooked itself in the air fryer, okay? I didn't have to babysit it. I washed it, cut a couple of holes in it, put it in there on 400 for 18 minutes or 15 minutes. It cooked itself. Y'all have a fantastic week. If you were watching this on YouTube, I hope you will let that next video roll over. The poblano pepper recipe will be on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com here within the next couple of days. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will subscribe to our YouTube channel. I hope y'all had a great week. Thank you for being here. Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. And hopefully I will see you next week for Mother's Day. But y'all have a great week, and thank you for being here. Good night. And remember to say hello to all of our new friends from over on the Meatless page. Good night, everybody. See you next week.